down on the ground! Get down on the ground! Get down on the ground! I want you to. Say, shoot me. Just do it. Just shoot me. Shoot me. Yeah, I'm not going.
I didn't search the front lights.
I'm not going.
Police officers are faced with the craziest situations imaginable, and some of them are unforgettable. In today's video, we're going to show you what happens when cops make the most horrifying discovery of their lives. Begs for death. We begin on May 25th, 2024, when officers in Dodge County, Wisconsin were advised that a vehicle was caught on camera violently ramming into another vehicle, and the driver made death threats towards the driver of that vehicle. The suspect would be identified as 31-year-old Jordan, but if the officers wanted to help bring him to justice, they'd have to catch him during a 125-mile-per-hour chase. Let's see if they could do it.
Get down! Get down on the ground! Get down on the ground! Get down on the ground!
He's fighting with one, he's fighting with one. Put your hands behind your back. I got this side.
After a successful capture, the officers could try to get some answers as to what Jordan's motivation was, but that wouldn't be easy.
We're on 16, westbound. Mine. I got yours. Why'd you shoot me? Because why did you shoot me?
We don't want to.
I want you to. Say, shoot me. Shoot me. Just do it. Just shoot me. Shoot me. Yeah. I'm not going.
I didn't search the front lights.
I'm not going. Shoot me. I'm not going. I'm not going, dude. I'm not going. Just shoot me. Come on.
You don't want to shoot.
Just please, dude. Oh, just get out.
You don't want to be.
Yes.
Why would you want to say that?
Why? I'm not a good person. I can't fix my.
All right, are you hurt anywhere? All right, do me a favor. Bring this knee up here. What's going to be easier, rolling over to your right or left?
Oh,
How about this? Tuck this one up. Go over up on this side. We're going to help you up, okay? Ready? 3, 2, 1. Do you have any... Is there anything?
my phone was in my pocket. I don't know where that went.
We had your wallet. That was it.
I got it already.
Okay.
He's off. Really far.
Come on up.
Why are you guys on me anyways? Is that mine?
Huh? You're being detained.
Why are you guys on me anyways?
You're being detained.
No, but why were you following me?
For possible charges someplace
Of what?
up north.
What?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Why don't you tell us? Why would you run from us?
I wasn't running.
Okay. You heard the lights, or you heard the siren, saw the lights, took off, so just gonna run out in traffic for no reason. Tell us. Yeah. That makes sense?
I'm just trying to know what I'm facing. Why can't you just tell me?
All I know is what
You
they
got a
wanted you
system.
for.
Don't talk to me like I'm a grown man.
Talk to me like I'm a...
So let's talk man to man.
Have a seat.
Let's talk man to man. What am I looking at?
You're being detained.
For what? Tell me what I'm looking at. Attempted. I got a in my car. Can I have one?
No.
What?
Guys,
Just one.
talking to you like a man, I'm saying no.
As the officer tried to read him his Miranda rights, Jordan still wasn't ready to cooperate, and the officers warned him that they could make things worse for him.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything they say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to consult with a lawyer before questioning and have a lawyer present with you during question. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one would be appointed to represent you at public expense before during any question if you wish.
Get the f out my face. What, you need 3 of you to get me? Huh?
At any time you wish.
What's up? What's up?
You understand?
Let's take these cuffs off.
You understand those rights?
Let's take these cuffs off. What you trying to do?
Trying to get you to calm down.
Give me you want me to calm down? Give me
ain't happening. Put your legs in.
Give me
Put your legs in.
What you gonna do?
Or I'm gonna get a transport van and transport you in a restraint chair.
I don't give a what you do, man.
Yeah, you do.
I don't.
Put your legs in.
I don't give a fuck.
Put your legs in.
Sit back.
Put your legs in.
Sit back.
I don't give a what you do.
Put your legs in.
Let me have a
No, it's not gonna happen.
Let me have
Just relax.
Relax? You want me to relax? Is that what you want me to do? Relax?
I don't think I have a.
Is that relax?
Enough.
One more.
You've shown that you wanted to resist. I'm not holding for you. Your hands are cuffed behind your back.
You can sit in my lip.
Ain't happening.
It'll be smooth sailing from here.
Nope.
I'll tell you anything you want to know.
Ain't happening.
I'll tell you everything. Everything. Let's go.
Ain't happening. You told me when I was reading you your rights. I can't ask any questions. So
Ken, you have the right to ask me questions. You have my ask me questions. Let's go.
The officers tried to make some sense of the crazy scene after Jordan was secured in the squad car. They still had no idea why he sped through several towns, committing multiple crimes and endangering countless lives.
slide your feet in.
Kruger.
I will attempt contact.
Ask me. I'll own up to my mistakes. Let me have a. That's it. Please. Are you a sergeant? Yes, sir. You got one straight to the left. Just
I figured.
the left knee.
I saw that one. So
just stood up and then just set it
Fly path.
yeah, he went down the wrong way on the ramp. Parked his car, and I'm like, okay, is he going to back up and ram us?
I tried to taser.
Yeah, all of a sudden the door came out. He came out and,
Oh, you already.
hey, get down on the ground, down on the ground.
Action.
Shoot me. That's all he kept saying. Then Joe tried the taser. He went running around the front of the car and then foot pursuit. Yeah, we were behind him, and all of a sudden
That's the lieutenant that
hurt.
chases him down.
He said nobody's hurt. Yeah,
Just started heading north.
well, he's getting book him in under the felony elude. Maybe reckless.
Probation.
Add that, or you want me to? Or?
I'll add it.
Yeah, we'll probably add reckless on there. Reckless driving.
I'll just start heading towards north.
All right, thanks, man. He said he'd be willing to talk if I
Go ahead.
gave him. So that might be something worth a detective on.
Actually, yeah.
A search of his car provided a clue. They found a half-empty cup of the console. By the time they arrived at the precinct, Jordan was amped up and ready for round 2.
I didn't notice his cuts on his hand. He must have something because there's on the stick.
Yes, that's where the hitter is.
I'm going to assist 236 at the jail.
He's got it. I took pictures there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay. And the steering shifter?
Steering shifter, the long range of the column in here.
Okay.
Dash here.
Okay.
I grabbed my car because you two started chasing. I thought he was just going to keep running, so.
I know, that's what I said. I was like, oh, I'm just going to grab my car. And I got halfway around and I see you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, crap. Then I ran back to Joe, and that's when I saw the baton strike.
Oh, you got him with the baton?
Yeah. Because Joe deployed the taser. It was ineffective.
Yeah, I saw that. Did you get a good prong hit?
No.
No, he said he's going to headbutt the first person that pops their head in there, so just be cautious. What's his name? I don't remember. I asked.
No, that was last.
Jordan? Yeah, Jordan. You ready, Keel? I'm gonna lock mine right away.
More than a half dozen officers were standing by, ready for anything Jordan had in store for them.
So I understand you're a little wild up right now, right? Right. Well, what we want to do is walk you into jail. I don't have it. Perfect, but I don't have one. So nobody's got a dick. This county don't roll like that.
I was even fleeing.
As soon as you open the door, I'll lock it.
Let's go. Let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
Come on.
Let's go.
Come on.
What's up? What's up? Hey. What's up?
You got it?
Yeah, you need 80.
We're gonna stay longer against.
He spit on Roberts.
Unsurprisingly, his plan failed miserably, and all he accomplished was adding more charges to his sheet.
His fingers were like that prior to our contact with him.
Oh, well, he's lying. He rapped. Hey, this just hurt my wrist. Sit me down.
So
Sit
right
me
now,
down.
I need you to calm down.
Sit me down, and I will calm down. My wrist. Sit me down.
I want to get you
All
out of
right,
these cuffs.
sit me down. Let me put my knees up at least.
Right
It's just
now,
laying
you're-
on my hands.
Right now, you're spitting at us, and we don't want that. Right?
It's hurt my wrist.
Right.
Get it
And
off my
I
wrist.
want to get it off.
Then loosen it.
He was charged with motor vehicle fleeing, recklessly endangering safety, and resisting arrest. He was also issued citations for speeding, reckless driving, driving the wrong way, and possessing open intoxicants. We're going from the open road to a shopping mall, where a man decided he was going to use a knife to get some free furniture. Let's see how it worked out for him. Face suicide threat. In Gurnee, Illinois, law enforcement officers were called to a mall in the afternoon of September 3, 2024, after a man threatened employees of a furniture store. When they arrived, they found out that the suspect meant business. He had no interest in negotiating his surrender, and the officers were forced to make a tough decision.
All right. In the back there? What's up, man? You all right? What's going on? Hey. 2018's got. Stay away.
Right here. Right here. Shoot me. Right here.
Do not move.
Right here. Right here. Shoot me right here.
2018, I got one the taser out.
Right here.
Do not put the down now.
Right here.
Put the down now.
Fuck that taser. Take out your shoot me right here.
Hey, dude, put the down, okay?
Shoot me right here.
Put the down, man, all right?
Shoot me right here.
Put the knife down.
Shoot me right
Put the down. Put the down. Put the.
right here.
Get me a less lethal, please. Let's get the his neck.
Okay.
Just put the down, dude.
Corey.
You don't do it, I'm gonna do it.
No, you're not. We're not gonna let that happen. All right, you're gonna be all right. We don't see if we can get his name.
10-4, is there a way we can get his first name?
You want your money back? How much money? Who took your money? So if she gives it back, you'll come and talk to us? I heard 10 something.
Stop. I can see him. Something there.
10 Zanny bars? How long ago did you take those?
I think he's on something.
So right before you came to the mall is when you took them?
Because I can hide behind this really big poster.
How are you feeling right now?
They came up with a plan to isolate the man in the store while they decided how much force they'd need to proceed. The suspect insisted that shooting him was their only option.
What did you take 7 for? Are you feeling sleepy right now?
Okay, the south door is secure.
Aren't you allergic to peanut butter? Come by the round table.
What does he want?
We're trying to get him
No, it's hard to hear you. I can't hear you. You want him to move away from the door? Okay, just move to the side. I can hear you a little better now, yes. Can I move to this table? Okay. No, I'm really trying to understand you. That's all I'm trying to do. I don't want to give you, but I don't want to aim for the head. I don't want to give you incorrect information. You don't have anybody that you care about? Nobody cares about you? Girlfriend? Boyfriend? I know you're upset with your mom. What, do you have an abuela? An abuela? Abuela? Nobody? You got nobody in your life? You alright?
Hey, Louis, he's eyeing the back doors. He's going into the back door closest to the north side. He's not in his right mind. He's on a bunch of sounds like.
Sure.
As the standoff neared 30 minutes, the suspect approached the officers claiming he wanted to surrender.
If y'all trying anything,
Well, don't do that.
All right, you guys ready?
We're just gonna make sure you got nothing else on you. Out of the way.
All right, come on, man. Come in.
So we're just gonna, as I said, we're just gonna make sure you don't have anything on you. Come on. No, you're not. Stop fighting. Stop fighting. Because you're.
This for everybody. You're good. We have to do this.
Move your hand. Move your hand.
Get his feet
You're not under arrest. Relax, bro. You're not under arrest. Really? All right, everybody let up. He's in custody. Yep, relax. Junior, you're doing good, man. Just take a breath for me, all right? You're not in trouble. All right, we're going to roll you onto your left side, okay? Empty the pockets.
Check his pockets.
Where's he coming in?
Come on, do his butt.
They're gonna clear. They're good.
All right, Junior. We're gonna have you stand up. Listen to me.
Definitely.
Remember what I told you. You are not under arrest, okay?
You're not in trouble.
Are those Xannies kicking in now?
Let her know he's okay. He's taken to custody safely. We're gonna take him to the hospital for treatment. He's not in trouble.
Take it. No, don't get upset. Don't get upset.
On his stomach?
I'm ready to.
No, we don't want that.
Back on his belly?
It's all right. Take a breath. Junior, take a breath. Breathe. Take a breath.
Okay.
There you go. Come on. Rescue's coming. Seven Xannies. Okay. Let's keep him up.
Yes, Junior.
All right.
The crazed man was charged with aggravated assault and simple assault. The aggravated assault charge was later dropped, and he was ordered to pay $1,364 in fines and fees and was placed on 12 months probation. Conditions of his probation stated that he wasn't allowed to possess any weapons. He had to submit to testing, obey the terms of protection order, and stay employed. The suspect in our next case didn't take 30 minutes to apprehend. It took officers more than 30 years. 1990 double murder suspect. On June 6, 2024 in DeKalb County, Georgia, officers were dispatched to a pizza restaurant to investigate the alleged sighting of a man who'd been on the run for 34 years. The man was a suspect in a double murder that happened in 1990, and the officers weren't about to waste their opportunity. Let's see if they found their man, Kenneth Perry.
You facing the right, County?
Going to the right.
That's the same cool. Look at that. She's moving in. Got to really step up now. He look like no now.
They going.
Get on the ground. All the way on the ground. All the way. Come on out. Come on out. All the way. Put your hands behind your back. Put both your hands behind your back.
What's your name?
Ken Perry.
Ken Perry. I got two. We good. Give me the other hand.
Mr. Perry, you got to walk for your arrest.
Well, roll over to your left side.
Pat him down first.
You got any on you?
No.
What's your name, man?
Ken Perry.
Kenneth Perry? Yeah, that's it. Roll over to your right. You don't have any on you.
No, I got my keys in my
Roll to your left. All right. I ain't trying to hurt your shoulders. I want you to roll over to the left side. Help me help you, all right? 1, 2, 3.
Can you get her keys to her truck?
We're going to get her taken care of. Give her a better hat.
Kenneth was wanted for taking the lives of John and Pamela Sumter in Stone Mountain, Georgia. Their families believed they would never get justice, but it looked like that day had come.
I'll search him one more time. He bleeding on his own.
Let's come out and see him.
There's a cap. A cap.
Is there any way this one could be loosened up a little bit?
That one ain't gonna get loose. It ain't gonna tighten up no more. We got all that.
Them keys are somebody took them out of my pocket.
I got the keys in the phone. Hold on, let me get this off.
Oh, you go ahead, man. Go ahead and handle this up. Hey, let me hold it. No, just wipe it off until you get to the jail. Hey, so lean up a little bit. Just gonna wipe your little.
Nobody told him to right?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, you just got a little scratch right there. When you get to the jail, we're gonna take you to medical, and that medical look at that. Okay? Okay, sir. Yeah, we gave it to you.
My phone with
Yeah,
you get it once you get back It's in there. What do you take it for?
Perry was transported without further incident, and it would be up to the prosecutors to make him pay. With his DNA matched to the scene, their chances seemed good. 55-year-old Kenneth Perry was charged with 2 counts of malice murder, felony murder, assault, aggravated battery, possession of during a commission of a felony, and robbery. In March 2025, he was sentenced to 3 consecutive life sentences plus 100 years in custody. The victims' families had to wait over 30 years for justice, but it was a family member who victimized one of her own for more than 20 years in our next case. Locked in tiny room. In Waterbury, Connecticut, law enforcement officers and firefighters responded to an out-of-control house fire in the evening of February 17, 2025, after the female homeowner placed a frantic 911 call. She told the dispatcher that her son was locked in a room, and she feared that he'd soon lose consciousness. What no one could have suspected was that the 32-year-old man has spent the last 20 years locked in that room.
There's a fire! Yeah, get out! You gotta get out! It's not safe, you have to get out! We gotta get a unit to that side. Okay, so why don't you bring your car over on that side? Go all the way around, and we'll block it. I'll turn these guys around. Hey. They're pulling everybody out right now. Who are you? That's your wife?
No, my wife's in the car. That's the mother-in-law. Oh, fuck.
That's your mom? Yeah, okay. All right, listen, we gotta get you guys off the road. Go to the other side over there.
The other side?
Yeah, because we're gonna have trucks coming down, so you gotta move. Okay? So when you get there, you need to stay as far as you can, and we'll bring her over when we're done. Perfect. Perfect, thank you.
Come
on, come down, come down.
Come on down.
Who else is in the house? Who else is in here?
My stepson is in here.
How many other people?
Help him out.
Listen,
That's it. I have 2 cats.
Everybody's out?
Yes.
But your stepson's still inside?
Yeah, he's right here.
Okay,
yes.
come out. Come down the road. Come on, come on.
It's
not safe to stay here. Come on.
All right, here he is. All right, my dog is shaking.
I know. Come down here.
Both the caller, identified as Kimberly Sullivan, and her stepson were safely removed from the burning home, and the woman told her story to the officers. But the officers had no idea the bombshell that was about to be dropped on them by her stepson.
87 code 3 victim. Fire victim.
Okay.
Come on.
My dog is,
here.
I know my dog.
I know, come on.
I'm coming.
You're seeing it. Got one victim right here. I need to stay over here.
In bed, where's your bed? Downstairs, upstairs? Upstairs, okay. You smelled it, so then what happened then?
I guess he was sleeping, he passed out.
Okay. But what did you do though, specifically?
I was screaming for him. I was screaming it, for him, and I was trying to go into the room, but there were just flames. So he came out of the room. You imagine he woke up, he came out of the room.
So when you saw him at first, he was sleeping?
No, he was talking.
Okay.
But he said that he couldn't come out of the room because there were flames.
Okay.
And I was standing like back because I could see them, and I said, just come out.
And he couldn't get out because of the flames?
Right. I said, just come out. Just come out.
Okay.
Just come out,
Did he run through him?
I guess he did, yeah.
Okay.
I guess he did.
Was the door locked in his room or no?
No.
Okay. Is it normally locked?
No.
Okay, it's normally open?
No. Yeah.
And he has free reign to go out of there whenever he wants?
Yeah.
Okay. Does he have any mental challenges or anything? What is he?
I think he started the fire.
Well, we don't know yet, but that's why I'm asking. That's why I'm asking if there's a history of. Okay. So no, nothing like that in the past.
No.
Okay. So other than you, were you sleeping? You said in your bed.
Yeah.
Okay. You smell smoke, right? You get up, you go to his room, right? And you're
I'm screaming.
screaming, yeah.
He must have been sleeping and just, I don't know. Just
Okay.
didn't realize until it was actually happening.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And you're telling him to get out of the room, because there's flames there.
He was scared because of the.
Yeah, and I get that.
And I said, just go through them, whatever. Just come out of the room.
Yeah. And where do you go at that point?
We both went downstairs.
So he was able to get out with you at that time.
Yeah,
Okay.
went downstairs.
Okay.
After she finished telling her story, she went to the hospital, and the officers tried to make sense of the scene.
All right. So, hi, buddy. Hello. How are you? Do you mind hanging here for a minute? Because we have our fire inspector coming out, and he just wants to talk to everybody while we still have them, just because everybody's been running around a little bit. Oh, well, that would be more up to the fire department. I would say probably not. just because of.
I don't know why this number. I don't know. Hello.
Hey, buddy. Hi. You're so friendly. Hello. How's it going?
I got some hats and stuff for them if you call, but. Oh, man. Well, my boss is calling, the office is calling.
So this is mom in the backseat here. I guess the other daughter went to Waterbury. Obviously, he's at St. Mary's. I guess Peter's going to be coming. He's going to talk to them. I don't know if you guys want to talk to her at all. I didn't tell him he's going to come and ask her.
When the stepson was asked about the fire, he admitted to starting it with a lighter he found in his room. He told the officers that he'd been locked in his room for the past 20 years. He was fed 2 peanut butter sandwiches a day. And Kimberly was no longer simply the victim of a house fire. She was a wanted woman.
Says he hasn't had a shower in over a year. Dirt all over him. Am I going here? What's the deal?
Yeah, I guess so. And I guess Martin and I is following you down.
All right, tell him to leave it.
Okay. I'll tell Martin.
All right, we're good to go.
I'll text you. You want me to hang by stepmom for right now, or what?
What?
You want me to hang by stepmom for right now, or?
Yeah, get her.
I'm trying to find out where the heck she is. Because I just got
she's
here.
waiting in a car down here.
Okay.
Get her.
All of her info and everything.
We already got all of her info. I just don't want her to go anywhere. We don't have enough to really detain her.
Yeah.
The officers gave their superior officer the details before shifting their focus to finding Kimberly and making her answer the allegations.
All right, single family house with just this guy in the back of the ambulance and the aunt, right? Whoever she is, or that mother?
Stepmother.
Stepmother.
So she's out front with the dog. Calling him on the phone like, you have to get out, you have to get out. So she's standing right on the front. I'm trying to get her attention.
Where's she
saying,
now?
she's allegedly in a car down there parked.
She's
And she's already got all of her info.
What car is she in? What type of car? Black Acura sedan, okay. And her name is Kimberly? Yeah, that's fine. They want me to find her and stand by her for right now. Okay. Where's that black Acura?
What black Acura?
That do you oh, it's like,
the person that was in the front where she was living in the first floor?
yeah.
They took off somewhere safe. I got their number if you want.
Did they say where they were going?
No.
Okay. Alright. They already took off. They already left. Did you get a plate on that car? Huh? You got a plate on that car on the rear door? I'm asking Martin right now.
Sullivan was charged with first-degree assault, first-degree unlawful restraint, first-degree reckless endangerment, and cruelty to persons. She's facing more than 20 years in prison, and she's pleaded not guilty to all charges. Up next, we have some family bonding with a father and son trying to convince police they had nothing to do with a deadly car crash. Deadly speed. On August 9, 2024, officers in Palm Bay, Florida were called to the scene of a potentially deadly accident. A black four-door Hyundai Sonata ran over a pedestrian who was feared to be deceased as the officers raced to the scene. The offending driver was accompanied by his son, and when officers arrived to investigate, several witnesses were waiting to tell them what they saw, and evidence of the impact was scattered all over the road. The black Hyundai was nowhere to be found.
Yeah, signal 7 THI. Black Hyundai four-door westbound on Malabar after striking the pedestrian.
Just a black car. A black car.
Did anyone get a tag?
No, he got out of the car. He parked right behind me. He got out of the car. He said, "Are you okay?" And then he got in his car and took off.
Did he hit? Was it the front? Was it the front fender?
He was coming this way, front fender, and he was traveling that way.
That car right there.
No, that's a Kia.
You're sure it was a?
It was a
Hyundai
Hyundai Sonata. Yep.
Okay,
it was
Sonata.
a black Hyundai Sonata.
Was he riding a bicycle?
A scooter.
A scooter heading this way.
All right, can I get people on the other side of the road? This is a crime scene.
Yeah, we're good. We're out. We good to go? We didn't see it happen.
Just hang tight. I gotta get people away from here. Turn around. This is a crime scene. Need you to go that way. Yeah, I got a witness saying confirmed. It was a black Hyundai Sonata. It's likely going to have a headlight out because I have a piece of a headlight right here. They're pulling up, but it's an obvious signal 7.
You guys are standing in a crime scene. Did you guys? All right, you guys are standing in a crime scene right now.
Where do you want us to go?
Okay, did you guys witness this?
I came by and that dude stopped me. That guy that was you were just talking to, he just stopped me and asked if I seen the car, so we pulled out, make sure everyone was okay. I didn't witness it.
We can send them, please. If I could get them at Natal, come in from the north, shut down Natal. I'll get the 286. Are you coming around to stop? We just shut down at Massini. Any traffic through? All right. If you guys didn't see anything, I need you guys out of the area.
All right, cool.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
We can't go out past you guys. My house
No.
is on the street.
Stay in the grass if you could.
Okay.
Not only was there debris from the offending vehicle at the scene, the victims were also scattered around the area. It quickly became a side investigation.
Crime scene. This is a life felony crime scene. Obvious class 4. Yeah, I am. He was struck at a high speed, clearly. Yeah, that's. Yeah, I'm 48.
Are you staying there? Or you want us to put it
Yeah,
in
leave
bed?
it. Yeah, leave it. Yeah. I'm gonna shut it down.
That's crazy. What do you guys know?
It's a hit and run with. Yeah, Nate. 285. I need you a little bit back. No farther. Don't go any farther forward. If you don't have an assignment, let's start canvassing this area, please. Here, and then he's got his brain is completely out of his. I don't know how much of it is there, to be honest. Working on THI. Oh, he was on a scooter.
The helpful witness, identified as Matt, did whatever he could to assist the officers with their investigation, and his description of the events was chilling.
You have your ID? So in summary, now that we can slow down, since we got the vehicle, I can actually slow down a little bit because I was more worried about getting descriptions out. What?
Or you guys found him, or he stopped?
He pulled back up.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So I don't know why. Okay. Do you still live in Melbourne?
No, sir. I actually just moved.
Okay.
Right over here. Off
Yep,
Frederica.
not a problem. Because of the severity of the incident, we don't move cars and all that. So since you parked it right after the crash, I'd rather leave it there.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if I'll be primary or not on this as the investigator for it, but I know we notified additional traffic homicide investigators. Okay. So you witnessed from start to finish?
Start to finish.
All right, what did you see?
So I pulled up here, got on my phone on Facebook. I was killing a few minutes because my girlfriend was on her way home with my daughter.
Okay.
Looked back down. I saw the guy on I saw a shadow, and that's what prompted me to look up. And I'm like, oh, okay, someone on a scooter. And then not even 20 seconds later, probably where that cruiser is with his lights on, I heard a thump and a smash, and then I heard grinding noise, and the car pulled right behind me, and that's when I looked up, and the guy was on the sidewalk. I got out, I said, oh my God, and then I heard a lady screaming, call 911. I didn't see her, but I'm assuming she saw it too.
Okay.
He pulled off maybe right here, ran down, asked the guy, bro, are you okay? Are you okay? He didn't say anything to me, and he got in his car, peeled out.
Matt had seen enough carnage for the evening and asked if he could go home since he lived within a couple of blocks of the scene.
Well, he's going to work, but he's already notified work.
Where do you live?
I live right down here on
Frederica.
If we get you a ride home.
Oh, my girlfriend's on the way home. That's who I was waiting on. I was just time I pulled off to the side and was flipping through Facebook, and that's when I heard the smack.
Okay.
She'll be home in probably 15 minutes, but I can even walk there. It's the
Right
next
around the
street
corner?
and then over. Yeah.
Okay. If worse come to worse, and then we'll get your phone number, and then once we're clearing and everything else is done, we can call you so you can come get your car.
Okay. Pull back over. Okay.
Thanks, Matt.
So when you saw the crash, so you actually saw the crash happen, coming this way. He was wrong way at that time. Did you see before the crash that he was still wrong way?
No. The only thing I could imagine. So, like I said, the guy on the scooter was he was probably 6 inches from my side view mirror. He was hugging this side of the road.
Okay.
So, I mean, there's only reason to believe that he was driving on the wrong
And you
side.
saw him before the crash, and the scooter rider before the crash, he was hugging the right side of the road.
Yep, he was on the right-hand side of the road because I almost threw my car in drive because he was swerving. He was coming at my car, and I thought he was going to crash into me. But he went right behind me. I heard, because he hit his brakes after, I'm assuming he made impact. And that's when he got out. He cursed a few times when I walked over, said, bro, are you okay? I said, oh my God, he's not alive. And I was fumbling around trying to call 911. I flagged someone down. I said, listen, this guy just got hit. I'm on the phone with 911, and I just need someone to be here.
How fast do you think he was going?
More than 25, for sure.
Well, yeah.
I mean,
if you had to think
closer to 35, 40.
Closer to 35 or 40?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shockingly, the suspect returned to the scene, claiming that he wanted to do the right thing and turn himself in. He was identified as Narian Sabdul, and the officers were very skeptical of his story. He was unable to provide key details and claimed that everything happened too fast for him to remember.
Suspect vehicle just pulled up, I believe. 10-4 Belvedere. Can I get another? Just do me a favor. Sit down right here. Do you have ID on you? 10-4, this is going to be the vehicle. Are you involved? Hey, put up a cone. Very heavy damage. I don't know what else he's hit, but he just drove back to us. Go grab the rest of my cones. I haven't read him anything. I'm not.
There's a switch on the floor. If you open the door, right there on the floor.
Is that the turn off the car?
No, it's a speaker.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't
You want me to turn it off?
No, you're good. Just sit right there.
If it's for my cones, they're already being used. Does it say anything?
Nope. Haven't read him anything. All I asked was you involved? Yes.
Alright, I'll talk to him briefly.
Yep.
165 said I can Mirandize him and ask him some questions just to see if he'll talk to me. I'm gonna get him away from the vehicle real quick. Any indicator or signal one. Your money's just staying in my hands. I'm not removing it. Just trying to get your driver's license out, okay? You don't need an ambulance or anything? Real quick. Do you mind just coming over here so we're out of the road here? Appreciate you. You already ran them?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. What's your name?
Narian.
Darian?
Narian
With an N?
Yeah.
So Narian.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're not injured. Okay. Answer some questions to help me figure out what's going on tonight.
No, I honestly, man, I blacked out. I don't even know what happened. Honestly,
Okay.
I just.
A lot to process. It's okay.
I just freaked out. It's like my life flashed in front of me. I don't know what happened. I don't make decisions like this. I don't know what happened. I know better,
Right. You willing to just answer some questions? First of all, I want to make sure you're not hurt. I don't see any visible injuries. Just your heart's racing? Yeah, it's okay. You willing to answer just a couple questions? I'm not even the primary investigator on this. I just want to understand what happened. So, I'm okay? All right. Were you driving?
Yeah.
Yeah. What did you see?
When I was just driving, it's like
Yeah, 10-4.
the person came out of nowhere and it just, like, everything happened so fast.
Okay. This is your car?
Yeah.
Okay. Why'd you leave?
I just freak out, man. It's like,
Yeah.
It's like things finally started going, okay in life, and it's like things been so bad for so long, and things starting to look up, and it's like
You just freaked out. Your mind blacked out pretty much.
Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty, I work in a stressful environment, and I'm used to, and it's just like I don't know what happened, man.
The officers visited Narian's home to talk to his family because his story didn't add up. They believed that someone else may have been driving the car, and they were on the right track. Narian's wife, Andrea, claimed that their son, Tyler, was the regular driver of the Sonata.
Hi.
Hi.
Officer Moore, the Palm Bay Police Home Charge.
Okay.
Is Tyler home?
Yes.
Can we talk?
Okay.
Oh, we could have gotten the information from her as to who was home. I'll talk to her while you're talking to him. Just get some background information first so I can talk to her without. So, we're here about the car that you and I believe it's your husband own. Are you guys married?
Yes.
Okay, what's his name?
Narian. Where is Narian?
He's with us.
Okay.
How do you spell his name again?
Narrian.
And what's your first name?
Andrea.
Andrea? And what's your last name?
Sabdull. Sabdull.
D-U-L-L. Okay. And how old is Tyler?
17.
Okay. And how about the incident of happened tonight? Anything?
I'm trying to figure out, like, where's Narian? I'm calling him. He's not answering. Nothing.
Okay. Yeah. He's fine.
Okay.
There was a crash, and we're trying to determine how and when and where everything happened. Do you remember anything about any damage to the vehicle?
No.
Okay, and then the vehicle we're talking about is the orange, I think it is, Sonata, and it's owned by you and your husband.
Yes.
Who drives it normally?
Tyler.
Okay, and what about tonight? Who was driving it tonight?
Tyler. I think Narian had it also.
Tyler had it when, and Narian took it.
I'm not sure. I got home from work.
What time? More or less.
What time is it now? I don't even know. 10:45. It's like around 7-ish. Around 7-ish.
Okay, so it's around 7 p.m. Who had it?
I'm assuming Tyler had it at 7 p.m.
Okay, and where was he?
At work.
Where's he working?
He usually works at.
Okay.
The officer tried to keep Andrea calm while he asked his questions because he needed her to keep talking and to tell the truth. Tyler soon joined their conversation.
And we have every reason to believe that the car obviously was involved in something very serious. We're not talking something minor. This isn't a mailbox being taken out or anything. All right. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to get to the point where we understand. You don't mind if we keep talking to Tyler for a little bit?
Yeah.
Are you good? All right.
And what does the series, like, what's going on? Like,
Somebody's.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
And what we're trying, and here's the thing, is a lot of people assume always the worst of the worst. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to at least explain things in the most truthful light possible, because when assumptions are made, that's when bad ideas and bad follow-ups, and that's not what we're about. We want to give the opportunity. We want to give the opportunity for somebody to explain how, or sometimes even more importantly, the why, because a lot of time that's lost in translation. We have every reason to believe that there is an explanation. We need that person to be forthcoming with us, and any bit that puts us closer to the truth is always a good thing. It's never a good thing to not have that truth. And I have to ask you, ma'am, because...
Right. No, I didn't call.
You're
if you called 911, let them know what happened. Let them know what happened. If you called 911, what happened, because I wasn't there.
I didn't call. It went by itself because I was sitting on it, and it called.
Okay, now, you do understand the officer just read your son Miranda rights, and your son said he didn't want to talk to us.
No, I was talking to you, so I didn't hear what was going on.
I've read him Miranda rights. He's agreed. He's wished to have a lawyer present before we talk to him any further.
It's just when there's reason to believe that somebody was involved in criminal activity.
Unlike his mother, 17-year-old Tyler refused to speak without an attorney present, and Narian would regret speaking to officers about the crash and providing a false statement.
You are under arrest. You are under arrest for using a crash involving a death. This is a homicide. Said you report a crash, driving on the wrong side of the roadway. So you are under arrest for filing a false report and providing a false statement under investigation. Okay. So right now we're going to go back here into our booking area.
Let's make sure we don't have anything on us that needs to stay.
We can stay with mom or
nothing?
No, there's nothing on like
Do you
that.
have your IDs with you at all?
I have money in his pocket.
Is there anything you want them to
So
take the money
jail's
or
just gonna
just
take
leave
the
it?
money. Do you want to leave the money with them? Or?
It's up to you. No problem.
No, it's fine. If the jail's gonna take it, so it's better if you keep it. It's up to you guys. The county jail will take it in a money machine, so you're better taking it. All right, nothing else?
Any questions, folks that are leaving?
No, sir, no questions.
Tyler was charged with vehicular homicide and leaving the scene of a crash involving death. Narian was charged with providing false information to law enforcement. Our final case takes us to Indiana, where officers didn't believe a wife's story about her husband's death. Blood on Bannister. In New Haven, Indiana, on August 12, 2024, a woman named Allison Davis called an emergency operator to report that her husband had fallen down a flight of stairs, and she found him deceased when she came downstairs to investigate a loud bang. When officers arrived, they immediately suspected that foul play was involved, but it wasn't a simple investigation.
Like in pajamas is inappropriate.
You're fine.
Allison's timeline of the events and her demeanor as she told her story did nothing to convince the officers that her husband's injuries were caused by a simple slip and fall, even if her husband, Kevin, was drunk, as she claimed. She seemed more upset about being a suspect than she was about her husband's fractured skull.
Ma'am, is there anybody else in the house, just so we're aware?
Just my dog.
Okay, when did you find him? Like,
Just now, I woke up. We got in a fight last night, and I was sleeping on the couch. He was sleeping upstairs, and all of a sudden I woke up to a loud bang, and I was like, "What is that?" Never did I expect that to see.
okay, are there firearms in the house?
Yes,
Okay.
they're.
Are you okay? So here's what our next steps are. Okay, I'm just going to let you know. Due to the severity of this, I'm having a detective paged out.
Okay.
right now we're treating this as a crime scene due to his condition, okay? All right? So, I know. Okay, I'm just telling you straight up, you're holding yourself together well. So I can't have you going back in the house just yet, okay?
Okay.
All right, so just kind of hang out here, relax with us. If you need to sit in one of our squad cars, you can, okay? So just kind of relax, let me get the ball rolling, let me talk to...
Are you able to tell me anything else of what, like, why is it being treated as a crime scene?
Just due to his condition, okay? He's critical right now, all right? So I have to get other people involved in this at this point. I'm going to talk to the detectives and see what they say, and then we're going to go from there, okay? I'll keep you in the loop the whole way, all right? I'm not going to hide anything from you, okay? So just kind of hang out here if you can. I'm going to go get a hold of one of my detectives, and I'll be back with you, all right?
I have a couple of questions for you.
Yes.
I'm sorry. Is there any way, I know I can't go in the house. Is there any way someone's able to grab my phone? If not, that's not a concern.
Where is
it's
the
fine.
phone located?
It was where that all happened. There's a table. It's like a bar cart.
Okay.
Little green phone.
Yep.
With Allison outside and Kevin on his way to the hospital, the officers inspected the house, looking for anything that would indicate there was some type of struggle or an assault. No matter what they found, Allison was sticking to her story.
We had an argument. Like, I know that doesn't sound good in my case. A couple's fight. We had an argument. He slept upstairs. I slept downstairs on the couch.
Okay.
And then I woke up to a loud noise. And when I came over, I saw him face down. I honestly thought he was just fell down the stairs. And then that's when I saw, and I tried to lift him. Couldn't get him up. Tried to wake him, anything, couldn't get him. So that's when I called 911. Lady said that they were sending people this way, so I was trying to get him out on his side so he wasn't in his... I did run upstairs. I closed the bedroom door because that's where my dog's at, and she took our dog, and I didn't want her barking and everything. I ran up there, I closed that door, and then and that's the one with the AC, and then I ran to that room right there.
So the dog's in the one with the AC?
Yep.
Okay, that's one there.
So like when you go upstairs, there's a hallway, and it's like the last one on the right-hand side.
Okay.
It's not the only door closed. I was trying to think if it was the only one closed, but that one's closed. Then I ran to the bedroom that's the closest to the left, furthest on the left.
Yeah.
To grab a pair of shorts because I only had underwear on, I'm going to be honest.
Sure.
And then I ran downstairs. And then by that time was when I ran out here to try to flag them down.
Okay.
And they came.
Can I ask, what'd you text? You said you texted him about 1 in the morning?
I called at 1 because we drove separately. He always parks his car in the garage. I always park my truck on the driveway. So when I got here, he wasn't here yet. So I called him to see how much longer he'd be for him to pull in the garage first. Then I texted him at 1:04 saying I have to pee really bad. And that's what I was wondering how long it was going to be.
That way I can...
Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. And that was it after that.
Okay. All right. And then, okay.
8 on 2.
Well, I have, so in order to go into your house, okay, I'm the police, all right? I have to have your permission, okay?
If we could just get probably 3 to come out here, I think that should be enough. We'll just kind of play it by ear when he gets here.
All right. Okay, so what's your address here?
1728 Douglas Lane.
You want me to hold the light?
Alright. And today is the 12th?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not the 12th.
And it's about 5:15, 5:20.
5:30 on the dot.
As the investigator explained to Allison her rights and what would happen next, the look on her face changed dramatically. There was a look of desperation and concern.
And the reason why I do that is it could be me going in there, and I could also have like someone from the state might show up and help me out or something like that. With the new, so I just put the New Haven Police Department in ISP of the New Haven Police Department, conduct a warrantless search of the following described property, and they'll just put 1726,
28,
1728 or
yeah, 1728. Now you've got me questioning my own address. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, you're right. Didn't lose it. Yeah, if you do decide to let me go in the house and search, if at any time you decide, you know what, this isn't a good idea, you can say, hey, Detective Kruger, I want you out of my house and get a search warrant. And then that is your right, okay? All right, if you do agree to that, I need you to sign there saying that you understand that what the rights are, and sign right there saying that I can search the house.
Now, my only concern is, obviously, I want to comply because
The dog?
I didn't.
I knew that's what it was going to be,
That's
yeah.
my only. She's up in the bedroom, and she's a guard dog.
Okay.
And I don't know if she'd do anything, and I don't want anything.
Right
to
now,
happen
what
to
I
her.
won't do is I won't go in that room.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
primarily
yeah,
want to
yeah,
take a look at, once I get to that point, I'll probably just have you come up there and get your dog.
Okay. Thank
So,
you.
yeah, I'm not going to go up there and mess with the dog.
Yes, because
So,
she doesn't have a collar on either. I know where her collar's at. Like, if you can walk with me throughout the house, I don't care. I can
Yeah.
grab her collar and grab her leash and put it on her so that at least she's
yeah.
a 60-pound
Yeah, at
pit.
first,
I can't carry her.
just let me kind of go in there, get my wits about me,
That's fine.
see what I got to see.
That's fine.
And then, what room is that? Is that like your guys' bedroom?
That's our
or-
bedroom, yes.
That's your bedroom.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. All right. So it's up to you if you want to sign it or not. If you want to read it, go ahead and read it.
I mean, I want to comply. I mean, I just want this. I just want to go to my house.
Okay.
Oh, that's terrible signature. Okay.
That's okay. And then I just need to sign there saying that you're agreeing to me. All right. And then.
She was allowed to go in the house and get some items before going to the hospital, but officers wanted to have another look around first. They certainly couldn't trust Allison to not disturb the scene. Later, the autopsy confirmed that Kevin's injuries couldn't have been caused by falling down carpeted stairs, and the blow that caused the injuries likely killed him instantly. Allison was arrested and charged with murder. After a 4-day trial, the jury needed only 6 hours to return with a verdict of not guilty. It was reported that she celebrated by ordering pizza and chicken wings.